Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you three simple but useful date functions in Microsoft Excel, and I will be demonstrating these to you through three simple tasks which I have to accomplish. My first task is to find a new date by adding some exact duration into the given date. So my given date as listed in column A, the first date is 11th of January 2020, and I want to add 1 year, 6 months and 15 days into that date. To do that, I will be using a function called date. So I will type in equals date. The date function takes in three parameters. The first one is year, second is month, and the third is day. For the year, I will type in year. Year itself is a function and which requires serial number, which means a date. So I have to select the date in column A. I will close the bracket and then I will add the number of years which I have to add. So I will press 1, comma, second parameter is month. Again, month requires another parameter inside it, so I will be selecting again cell A2. I will close the bracket and I will add the number of months, which is 6 months, comma, third parameter inside the date function is day, and inside the day I will be again selecting to the cell A2, and I will add in the number of days, which is 15. I will close the bracket, hit enter, and I got my new date after addition of 1 year, 6 months and 15 days. I can copy down the formula, and in this way I can get my dates after adding exact duration I want to add. My second formula is to find a due date based on some given date. To do that, the formula is very simple. I will simply type in WorkDay, and inside the WorkDay I need to add the start date, which is given to me as invoice date, comma, the second is the number of days I want to add into that start date. So let me type in 10 days, and the third parameter is holidays, which is optional. I am not going to enter that. I will close the bracket, press enter. Now I have got a due date of 25 January 2023, and if I check it from the calendar I have on the right side, from 11th of January till 25 January I have 10 days. One thing to be noted here, this formula is calculating the due date based on the working days only. So the first day or the start day is not included. However, the last day is included in the due date. So this is giving me a due date after adding 10 days into the my given date. Similarly, I can try once more. This is 13th January 23. I will type in equals workday. I will select this date and then I will put 15 days to calculate my due date. It is giving me 3rd of February. So I can start from 13th of January. As I said earlier, the start date is not included. So I will be counting the days after the start date. And till 3rd of February, if I go, that is exactly 15 days which I have added to my date to get my due date. Now the third formula, which is a hidden function in Microsoft Excel, which is required to calculate the duration between two dates in the form of number of years, months and days. So I have got the my first date as a date of birth, and this is today's date, And let's assume I want to calculate my exact age in number of days, number of years, months and days. To do that, I have to use a function called Datedif, and inside Datedif, surprisingly, Microsoft Excel has not provided any kind of hint or syntax structure for this formula, so that's why this is considered as a hidden function in Microsoft Excel. But to enter the parameters, you have to remember, you have to enter the first date or the start date, comma, second date, and the third argument will be, if you put in inside the double quotes y, it will only give you the exact number of years of your age. So now this is giving me 28 years. Now I want to convert this into months and days also. So if I replace this y with month, it will give me total number of months, which is 341. Similarly, if I change this to d, it will give me exact number of days, which is 10,383 days. But I want year, months and days all together. So what I will do, I will change it to year, and then I have to write it here, and in commas I will write years, and then I will continue with another Datedif function. I will write and inside bracket again start date, end date, and now I will type in ym, which will give me the number of months after the completed number of years. I will close the bracket. I will type in and months inside commas, and my third argument will be and again Datedif, and inside bracket start date, end date, and in the bracket I will write month and days. This will give me the number of days after excluding the number of years and completed months. And the last text I will write days inside commas. Press enter. Now you can see I have got the exact calculation starting from the date of birth to today's date. I have got 28 years, 5 months and 3 days. I can make it a little cleaner by just adding few spaces into that. After the year, after the month, enter, and it looks much better now. So that was the 3 date related functions which I shared to you. I hope you have liked this video. Please subscribe my channel to see more content.